bit of education, and we're going to dive into the um, what I call the mini chart of Solana. These are the secret EMAs I use. So resistance, support, and then very clearly the rejection and short. But I'm here today to talk about the levels and how important they are. Just a reminder for everyone who has heard this before. And if you haven't heard this before, you definitely need to pay attention because this is very, very important. So when we're looking for levels, we're looking for resistance, turning support. So you see the price gets rejected, and then on the breakout, we have support. So this level down the road, we can use it, okay? And it's valid, and we are going to find it in front of us in time, okay? And it will give us an entry. The same way, uh, let's go over here. You see the price drops, support, support, support. The level is lost, and this becomes resistance. And as I said, this is going to give us trades down the road. So further down the road, the same level, it's resistance over here, and we can go short. Okay, and also if you scroll a little bit more, you will see that again that same level is going to give us opportunities and it's going to help us trade. Now, what's beautiful about the levels is that once you know them, you want to go short over there. Okay, you have a calculated risk, so you know the level is there. You know over the level you cannot be short anymore, so you know that your stop loss is there. For example, you are risking 2%, so you are risking 2%, but at the same time, with the same entry, you are risking 2% to make a lot more. So in this case, can be almost 40%, okay? And it could be more. So trading the levels are important. And I know we live in the age of AI. Believe me, I am an AI developer. I work with AI. I automate a lot of my tasks. And I am an indicators guy. I use a lot of indicators. But this is number one. Being able to understand the levels is number one. It's second to none. Now you have to remember this is the 1 hour chart, or if we zoom a little bit more in, this is the 5 minute chart. So you can draw a lot of levels and they can be valid and work. But in this case, okay, in this case over here, a level on 2 hour charts like this, it's going to be strong, but a level which is older than that, it's way back, that is going to be even stronger. So personally, I prioritize my levels based on how old they are. So the older they are and the more far away they come from, the stronger they are. And that's exactly why I have more than one chart. So for example, with Solana, I have a chart which is daily, which is over here, okay? And we had amazing entries on this one. So yeah, $52 is where my analysis says that um, Solana is going to be interesting to me personally. But this is not analysis, this is education. So the reason that I am reaching out today is to take you through this because it's very, very important. And I meet a lot of traders, a lot of new traders. They're looking to learn how to trade, etc. But they all run, a lot of them run into difficulties. And I'm afraid that if you don't know the basics, it's gonna be difficult to go into more complicated stuff. So support, it turns to resistance the minute it's lost. Personally, I'm allowed to go short, and I know where my stop loss is just over the last high, and the same way on the other direction. So For me, the levels are number one. Why? Because we can control the risk and we have a much higher reward. So it's like having a map to your trading. Apart from levels, which is something I cover often, we have wedges and I trade a lot of channels. So if you stick around at some point, we will share again about that in due time. But for today, this is the chart I want to share with you. And let me know if you find this useful. And remember that the older these levels are, this one is from March 2023. So from March 2023, you can see the yellow line, it's support or resistance, and the price will go boom to the yellow line as resistance, and it will check it at support. And then on the higher end, we have this. So we have entrance, the entry and the exit. Yeah, you can watch it again. Yellow line, support resistance, and the big one, that's the white. And you see that the market does exactly that. Did we take profit and disappear there? No, we tried to go for the breakout, but psychology is another thing. And the more you stick to the chart and the analysis, and the less you obey to your emotions, that's something that even I am working on constantly, the better it is. So, structure is very important. That's what I had to say today. Let me know if you liked it.